Quick announcement, guys. The Avengers Initiative is a go. So I'm looking for some help with this Thor-inspired workout program. It'll help you put on some muscle and feel like an Asgardian getting ready to go to war against Thanos. If you're interested in the program, fill out an application and I'll be in touch with you soon. What's up, y'all? My name is Prince and I'm an urban acolyte. Yo, this morning I came across this article from yesterday over on comicbook.com about how Captain Marvel is being review bombed on the Rotten Tomatoes by people expressing their anger over the gender of the character. So wait, you mean to tell me that people hate a superhero movie because the lead character is a woman? So what, you mean if Captain Marvel was like a dude, like Captain Mar-Vell, they would like the movie? Or is it because these guys are disgruntled DC fans who actually wish that DC hadn't rolled over and let Marvel have the name Captain Marvel? I'm sure that's what it is, right? These are diehard fans of the Big Red Cheese and Fawcett Comics, right? They just really want Shazam to do well at the box office, and they aren't happy about what happened with their favorite character from Fawcett Comics. Oh man, I wish that were the case. Sadly, these guys hate everything about the Captain Marvel character. They hate Captain Marvel because she didn't smile in the trailers. They hate Captain Marvel when she does smile. They hate the actress playing Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, because of her politics. They hate Brie Larson because she wanted to send a group of underprivileged girls to see Captain Marvel. I mean, what's next? Are these guys gonna hate Brie Larson because her poop doesn't float? I mean, let me guess. They hate Brie Larson because she peels her banana from the bottom instead of the top. I mean, I keep seeing these videos popping up about how these dudes don't want to see Captain Marvel. They want Captain Marvel to bomb. Oh, Captain Marvel's gonna be Marvel's first big flop. Captain Marvel is social justice warrior trash. Kevin Feige messed up big this time. We're gonna boycott and show him. You know, I tried watching one of those We Hate Captain Marvel videos, and it just happened to be like the only video where the dude was talking about the actual comic book character. He doesn't like Carol Danvers, and he's not happy to see her join the MCU. The rest of these guys, man, they just can't stand that a little lady with blonde hair is the most powerful Avenger who's gonna lead Marvel into Phase 4. I mean, I wish that weren't the case. But it is. These folks have nothing better to do than to leave poor reviews on a movie that isn't even out yet just because the lead character is a woman. I mean, they said they took credit for leaving poor reviews on Black Panther because the character's black. So I guess this is the new thing that people do. If you didn't like The Last Jedi, start a click farm and leave a bunch of bad reviews. If you're upset that Black Panther has a black hero, a mostly black cast, a black director, and it's one of the better entry stories in the MCU, give it some bad reviews. If you're upset that Marvel's Superman is a woman, give it a bad review. It'll make yourself feel better, Johnny. Are those bad reviews gonna make people stop seeing the movie? I mean, it's still tracking at $120 million on opening weekend, which would rank it right up there with Spider-Man Homecoming and Iron Man 2. And I think that's pretty good when you think about a lot of people who may end up seeing Captain Marvel didn't even know a thing about her when her logo showed up on Nick Fury's pager at the end of Infinity War. I think if Captain Marvel were anywhere near as popular with women as Wonder Woman, man, it will bust the box office wide open. But even still, it's one of the most anticipated action movies of 2019. So I don't know. I mean, lately my videos are getting all the views from the exact people that I'm talking about in this video. So it really won't surprise me if I see all kinds of down votes, thumbs downs, and me getting called a shill down in the comments from the sheeple crowd that are taking orders from whoever it is that gives them their talking points and tells them exactly what to think. I mean, hey, I'm talking to you right now, so please tell me I'm wrong. But think about this. They call us influencers for a reason, because some folks rely on their favorite social media person on YouTube to tell them what to think and how to feel about, well, pretty much everything. So riddle me this. If you're one of those people who's vocal about not liking Captain Marvel, yo, just dig this. I'm not calling you a sexist if your reasoning is, well, I hate the movies because she's a girl. I'm not calling you sexist at all. That's your reason, and your reason is personal to you, dog. But this is what I want to know. How do your bad reviews, your downvotes, your thumbs downs, your negative comments, how does any of that stuff stop anyone from seeing this movie? I mean, how is it gonna stop me from seeing the movie on opening night? Cause I already got my ticket, Playboy. Look, man, I'm grown enough to understand that people like what they like. And my feeling is you don't owe anyone an explanation for the things that you like if you're not hurting anyone or breaking any laws. I mean, am I a social justice warrior shill for liking Captain Marvel and planning to go see the movie? Look, if you say yes, what's your reasoning? How do you figure that? Are you going to be creative and spin some kind of narrative about things that you actually don't know? Because, yo, that's a waste of energy, yo. I mean, look, man, I like Captain Marvel because I used to play as Miss Marvel on the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. I didn't know anything about her back in the day, but I tried her out in the game, and hey, she was pretty badass once I put some points in her character. After that, hey, I was pretty much sold on Miss Marvel. Now, this was back when I was in the Navy. I played that game on my laptop after working hours on my downtime on the ship when we were out to sea. And all I knew was, at that time was that Carol Danvers, she got her powers stolen by Rogue in the X-Men. That's why Rogue could fly. Now, if you've been here for a minute, hey man, y'all know that most of what I know about comic book characters comes from playing the video games. I didn't read a lot of comic books growing up because, hey man, I was too busy trying to be like Mike with that fadeaway. So this movie is about one of my favorite tunes to play in a video game. So how does that make me a social justice warrior? And oh yeah, one more thing. My sister Sumiko, she was a second lieutenant in the Air Force. You know what? Carol Danvers is a pilot in the Air Force. So there's a connection. My best friend is a badass chick in the Air Force just like this character. So maybe in my own personal headcanon, my sister Miko is like this badass superhero too. And I mean, actually, Sumiko is pretty badass. She's a kettlebell athlete, fitness model, bikini competition athlete. She's a veteran, and she's really good at football, except for that time they took her knee out. But I'm sure some dude from behind his keyboard would tell my friend Sumiko how she needs to get in the kitchen and make him a sandwich. Now, in his imaginary world, that might fly, but it ain't never gonna happen in reality, bruh. She'd probably launch a kettlebell at your head. But hey, man, for these geeks and gamers, it's fun to pretend, right? But I don't know. Some of y'all have an issue with strong women in film. Some of y'all have an issue with strong women in print. Some of y'all have an issue with strong women, period. Maybe you don't actually know any strong women, but you feel that just because you can say whatever you want to say on the internet, that you have some kind of valid opinion when it comes to strong women. I'm just gonna leave that one there. You can sit and stew over it if you want to. I'ma just be real though. Strong women don't bother me in Star Wars. Strong women don't bother me in the MCU. Strong women don't bother me in the DCEU. Strong women don't bother me because that's what I want around me. Hey, if you weak in the body and you're weak in the mind, well, hey man, that kind of thing might intimidate you. That's cool. Do you, Playboy? But honestly, I feel like this whole dislike of Captain Marvel is because that character touches on some insecurity some of these guys have. Now, some of these dudes think going out and finding a girl who shares their views and will repeat their talking points, they feel like that kind of invalidates the whole, oh man, these guys have an issue with strong women argument. Hey man, those girls got that same issue. But I'm not trying to make that argument. I'm just saying that some of these folks, the guys and the girls, they just have some insecurities, period. And these characters touch on it. It's okay to just admit it. So why does Captain Marvel make you feel insecure, dog? Hey, let's Dr. Phil about it. You want a safe space to vent about your feelings? Here you go. It's like Dr. Phil says, sometimes you just gotta give yourself what you wish someone would give you. So I'm giving you a safe space. So if you're a Captain Marvel movie hater, why do you hate the movie that you haven't even seen yet? Hey, if you like this video, hit that like button and share it with your friends. If you have something to share with the Urban Acolyte community, post it down below in the comments, and I'll be checking back to see what you have to say. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you can take your first steps towards becoming an Urban Acolyte. Embark on the journey of becoming the hero of your own story and become a force for change in your community. Make sure to enable notifications and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and on the gram so you'll know when I'm going live with Star Wars chats. And if you're interested in getting deeper into the whole real-life Jedi side of things, make sure you keep following me for my mall training series, or my mall training guide, so that you can get your free training manual as soon as it goes live. But that's all I got for this video, so thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the force of others be with you, always.